Like, oh my God, let's get some shows. What's up, you guys? Famous Ashley Grant here. Welcome to More Movement, Please, the podcast where I hope to inspire you to move your body more. Today, we're talking about shows. Do you guys remember that 2006 video with Liam Kyle Sullivan where all he was talking about was shows? Um, yeah, that's what's on my brain right now because I am trying to find some new shows. And yes, forgive me for every time the fact that I say shows. I'm gonna say it like that. Every time I think about shopping for shows, I think of that stupid video and I just kind of crack up. But here's what's going on. So basically, I have been using the same shows for a while and I'm really hard on my foot gear. I'm really, really hard on my shows because I don't know if it's the way my feet are or if it's because I'm still overweight or what. Although no, if I'm really being honest, even as a kid, I feel like I went through so many pairs of shoes. And is it just me? Like, does everybody go through a lot of shoes? Is it just me? Let me know. I really want to know. Reach out to me, please, at famousashleygrant.com/feedback. I really want to know, am I alone in the fact that even as a kid up till now, I just go through shoes like crazy? Like, what is going on? Please let me know. But anyway, so several months back, I bought new shoes for Zumba. And the reason that I bought new shoes for Zumba is because there are moves that we do that we slide a little bit. And one particular song was an Adele song. And when we would do this certain move, I would almost fall and face plant because we would lean forward and my shoe would inevitably get hung on the floor and I would almost face plant every single time. And so I went on this mission to find the perfect shoes for Zumba. And I finally did. I was very happy with them. But then the other shoes that I was wearing for low impact, for Tabata, for any other workout, and even everyday wear, they were starting to get holes in them. And so I not just holes like on the side, but also like the soles of the shoe. I guess I'm just really, really hard on my shoes. And so I've been on a journey to find the perfect shoes. And I've been looking at a lot, y'all. I've been looking at so many reviews to a point that I'm up to my eyeballs in shoes. And so I'm curious as to what kind of shoes everybody uses whenever they are working out. I know that a couple people in my gym classes, they use Hokas. I think that's how you say it, Hoka. And then several people, including the instructor, they wear Rykas, and that's Ryka. And so I've been looking at all the shoes, and I actually bought some last night. I'm gonna test them today and see how I feel during low impact cardio. But it's just kind of funny to me that you don't really think about what's going on your feet sometimes. And so that's just what I wanted to talk about today is the fact that I'm trying a bunch of new shoes. And the ones that I bought are Brooks shoes. They were highly recommended because they're allegedly built specifically for activewear. In fact, the reason that I ultimately ended up getting the Brooks shoes to try is inside the box it says from our lab to your feet to what moves you. And then it also says for us, movement is the key to feeling more alive. So whether you're heading to a finish line, a fresh perspective, or a feeling, let's run there. Um, I don't know, something about all the elements that combined and trying them on in the store. I went ahead and got these. They're the most expensive freaking pair of shoes I've ever purchased. And so I kind of want to record this now before I try these in class just to have like an idea of how I'm feeling about them. And I'll report back after class and let y'all know what I think. Okay? All right. Okay, so I'm back from testing the shoes in low impact cardio, and I was trying the Brooks Glycerin 23 Run and Walk Plush Cushion shoes, in case anybody's wondering. And I didn't even make it through like 20 minutes of the class. It's usually a 45-minute class and I couldn't even make it halfway through. I had to change the shoes. They didn't feel right. I don't know if it's because of how my feet are or if it's because I grabbed the wrong shoes. A couple of the girls that were in the class actually were wearing Brooks, and so I was like hopeful that this was going to be really good. But unfortunately, it just didn't work out. they were not what I was hoping for. So the hunt continues, and I will continue looking for new shoes. And if I haven't found new shoes by the time this episode goes live, even if I have found new shoes by the time this episode goes live, I would love to hear from y'all. If you go to famousashleygrant.com/feedback, there's a form there where you can send me any comments or thoughts that you have about anything that I do in this show or any of my other shows. If you have any comments that you want to share with me about this episode or anything related to fitness, I would love to hear from you. And if you want to be featured on the show, I would love to hear from you too. If you go to famousashleygrant.com/fitness, you can leave a voice note and be featured on the show. Or if you're a fitness pro and you want to share some kind of tip about weight loss or getting in shape or strength training or whatever, I would love to hear from you too. famousashleygrant.com/fitness. That's all I've got for you guys today. I told y'all I was going to be as transparent as possible on this journey. And one of the things that is related to this journey is trying to make sure that I always have the right gear. And so that's why I was talking about shoes. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. And if you wear Brooks, I want to know, like, what kind do you wear? Maybe the problem was I grabbed the wrong type of Brooks. Maybe I should look for others. I don't know. And hey, Brooks, if you want to reach out to me as well, and we can talk about shoes. I mean, awesome. Anybody who sells shoes, hit me up. I'm basically just looking for the right shoe for doing low impact cardio and toning, and looking for Tabata shoes and even everyday wear. And I did find my Zumba shoes. I'm happy with those. I forget the brand of those, but they're simple shoes that I can slide around on the floor with. So that's all I've got. Onwards and upwards, my friends. Have you worked out today?